Hey there, everybody. Reed here, conductor at Orchestra Farms. I'm in the backyard of my current home near some of the play structures I've set up, and you might be wondering, hey, Reed, where you been? I thought you were going to put these out twice a week. Well, we're in December now, and the season is pretty short, and so there's not as much daylight. So when I finish my work day, I'm all finished, but it's dark. And I'm gearing up to move. You might have noticed that. Here's something I did. I made this fun little climbing structure. It's almost totally embedded in the trees here. I guess it's probably going to stay. But I also need to basically take everything down that I've set up. So I got on the other side of me a nice set of rings. I got some wind chimes over there. The wind chimes are actually in the place of where I had some aerial fabric set up. A nice bent ladder over there that used to be over here, so I could walk across the roof and come back down from this fun little zone that I made. And as we do things and change locations of where we're living to better our lives and the lives of those beings that we live with, in this case my wife and my kids, you gotta ask yourself, what's important? I'm not exactly a minimalist, but I got some stuff I need to get rid of. Not this baby swing here. My family thinks that the rest of the little swing set is kind of crap and should be gotten rid of. So I'm asking myself, what do I need? Like this ginkgo tree here. Definitely keeping that. In fact, I can't wait to get it in the ground. Same thing with this fig tree here. Goodness me. Look at all these old rusty tools. What am I going to keep those? Yeah, here's my little tool shed. You can see I've got plenty of paper towels and toilet paper. But I've got to go through everything in here, and I think we're going to sell a bunch so that other people can take it away and leave me with a little bit of money instead of me trying to find homes for it all. In fact, I got a couple bags of garlic in there from the farm that need to get processed through and sent elsewhere. No, I did not build this rickety gate. Look at all this stuff over here. Yeah, I'm probably going to get rid of a lot of it. I was hoping to make bells out of these propane tanks. I'm not sure how that's going to go. And there's all the firewood that's got to move. I think they've got a couple months to do this. There's a lot of stuff. How do we approach all that? I remember when my grandparents passed away and my parents were left to deal with their stuff. And it was a huge hassle. So they're going through all of their stuff in their home, so that way their sons don't have to do it. And frankly, that's good for me because I live in a different country. That's right, I didn't grow up in Canada. I grew up in the United States, a relatively nice place over in Massachusetts. I'm glad I don't live in that particular area at this point, but yeah, there's my chest freezers over there and my stand-up freezer. The fun, there's so much stuff. Let's come around. Look at all this. I'm planning on having a fire with all that. How do you deal with your excess stuff though? And who or what are you leaving behind to deal with it all? My compost tea set up over there. It's not really the time of year for that. A little camper. Yep, look at that, more bicycles. This stuff is all basically covered, but I gotta send some of it to my farm. Look at all those extra wind chimes. I've literally been sitting on those things for 6 years. Whew, 6 years is a long time to not do stuff with something. What are you sitting on in your own life that you're not doing stuff with? That's right. Here's my recycling area. You can see it's time to do the recycling. It's time to do lots of things. And having a couple months is a good amount of time to do it in. I don't need to rush through it, but I don't want to wait till the last minute either. This bag here is full of oak leaves. And anyway, those are going to go to the farm. Or maybe they'll go to my new place and I'll mulch the faux garden setup that's there. Anyway, I'm looking to get rid of stuff, and I'm looking to assess what's of value in my life, and not just holding on to things for sentimental value. To which I'm gonna have to go through a closet in my house where I have a folder of stuff that my eldest daughter, has been creating since she was in, I don't know, kindergarten. You know, all those fun little drawings that your kids do, and they're like, "I love you, Papa," and I'm super stoked on that. On the notion of, it's just a folder right now, but how important is it to keep all that stuff? Well, I'm challenging myself this month to get rid of as much of it as I can. As I mentioned, it's December, so the Christmas holiday, when people accumulate more stuff than they actually need, is coming up swiftly. So I'm asking myself, maybe somebody out there wants some of this stuff that I've been holding on to for maybe too long, and they can actually do something with it. Or, even if they don't, at least it's out of my hair. At which point, my wife will be a lot happier, because she's much more of a minimalist than I. I like to, have stuff around that I feel like is going to be useful for either creative projects or for just being prepared for life. So many reasons to hang on to stuff or to get more stuff. And rather than all that, let's see what we can get rid of. Let's see what we can pass on to somebody else. Well, there's lots of other stuff to talk about, but I'm not trying to yabber off your ear for too long today. I just had an extra couple minutes and it was sunny out. Look at this beautiful world. So if I'm not on my regularly scheduled timings for y'all, you can just know that it's totally dark out, and doing this in the dark seems like it would be silly. Although at some point I think I will do it just for the fun. Got stuff to say every now and then. And I'm wishing you the best in the season. Don't go into too much debt, or any for that matter. Remember that making stuff for other people is oftentimes more caring than buying them something. And just spending time together, if you can, is really the most precious thing that we can offer. So with that, I hope that you're having too much fun out there. You can check me out at bendingreads.com, and that's where you can buy my book. I super appreciate your likes and subscribes. I want to say hi to Richard, I think it's Hilton, Richard Hilton out there. It's nice meeting you in Hawaii, Richard, and I hope you're having too much fun. It's great to see you subscribe to the channel this past week or two ago, and all the best, everybody.